did a little karate as a kid. Do you ever go to karate class?
Yeah, Tiger Schulman's type stuff.
What's Tiger Schulman's?
Tiger Schulman's?
What is that?
Oh, it's a karate studio. They used to. It was all the hit in the early 2000s. Look up Tiger Schulman's. It was the biggest karate studio for kids in America. And they had
In
commercials.
America?
Yeah, in America.
I was thinking maybe it was just like local to Philly, and I'm not from here, so that's why.
Well, to me, it was the biggest in the world.
There was
Tiger
probably like
Schulman's.
one studio, but you thought it was like the coolest place in the world.
For sure, Tiger Schulman's was the greatest and biggest karate studio for
Also,
children in the
Tiger
entire world.
Schulman's.
Tiger
I don't
Schulman's.
trust a guy named Schulman to teach me karate.
Schulman?
Yeah. What is he, a Jewish guy?
Yeah, that's a Jewish name. I don't think about it. I was like, dang,
Oi,
let me talk
come
karate
on
by...
in, we gotta do some karate, you know?
Damn, a Jew just decided to be like, yo, I'm going to teach karate.
I mean,
now.
there is Jewish karate. It's called Krav Maga. Isn't that? Or am I thinking of, maybe that's Brazilian?
No, that's a Middle Eastern John, but I don't think it's Israeli, is it?
I think, well, there's one that they teach to the Israeli army, and they're like...
Yeah, then that's
like,
probably that. With
they're
the knives
badass.
and how to disarm knives and stuff. Yeah.
Do you think... I don't think I could ever be that good at karate, because I don't care enough. You know what I mean? I'm always going to be like, yeah, you win. You already won.
I have friends that go to, like, fighting gyms. That's, like, the gyms they go to work out.
Like, for fighting, meaning like MMA?
Yeah, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, MMA, or boxing gyms and stuff like that. And, like, a lot of communities do. And
yeah, because they're scared.
Yeah, but that's the thing though, is then I also go to my friend's house, and then like he just got back from the gym sparring, and then we'll watch MMA fights. I'm like, I'm good on ever fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It looks so painful.
Yeah, it's cool to maybe go to a gym and spar, but like, dude, to get in there and then to get your face rocked in, it's a whole different story.
Did you watch
like,
the new Roadhouse with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah, I did.
Dude,
And
that's
Connor.
So is that his name in it? Connor
McGregor. Isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Honestly, probably one of his best roles ever. He hasn't done any others.
I was about to say, I think that's, yeah.
But I mean, like,
That's for sure his best role ever,
his
dude.
best performance, including his life. Do you know what I mean?
I was watching that movie, and then they did a nice zoom in of Conor McGregor staring down Jake Gyllenhaal, and I just saw his steroid acne on his back. They didn't edit out, and I was like, oh, Connor's juiced up. Heck, dude.
He still had the back knee, dude.
Yeah, dude. Connor.
Back knee's tough. That's like, you can't be sexy when you got back knee. You don't feel sexy, at least.
It's tough. It's a tough sell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst thing. That's the funny thing about seeing the big gym bros all just geared out, but their
because like, who's
skin
that
is
for?
wreck, dude.
Yeah,
that's the worst.
It's like not for. It's like that's what's so strange about that kind of like gym culture and like fighting culture. It's like so masculine, but it's just for other men. Like there's no woman's like looks at that and is like, that I want to hang out with that guy.
Yeah, it's like 99.9% for men, and then there's like the rare few women that like are about that. But that's like more like it's like finding a woman with a fetish, really.
Sure,
kind of. That's really what it
Doesn't
is.
everyone have a fetish though?
Essentially, yeah.
But
like
it's
most
like that
women,
one.
yeah,
that
yeah.
one's a rarer fetish, I think.
Yeah, like you will see the gym chicks who want that type of
I
dude.
feel like most people seem to have a fetish where they just want to date someone who hates them. That seems to be kind of the general thing I see
Yeah,
around.
people want to chase.
Oh, they want to chase and be chased? Or you just want to chase?
No, people want to chase. They don't want to be chased. They say they do, but they don't.
I
They
want to be
don't.
chased, but that's because I'm a little diva,
No, that's
dude.
what you say. But then once you get... See, that's why the old expression, some people die drowning, and or some people die thirsty and other people die drowning, you know what I'm saying? It's like
No,
the
I
same
don't-
expression. It's
that's
like if
that's
you...
too southern for me. I don't get it.
It means like some people die thirsty and some people die drowning. Now equate like water to women.
I see what you're saying. Like you're drowning in it.
Yeah, like sometimes like you get so much that like it doesn't even matter to you no more. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like Mick Jagger's still enjoying it though, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's a player? Like Leo DiCap?
Well, Mick Jagger's probably like a pedophile, I think.
I don't think he has any thoughts anymore. Do you know how at this age? What is he, like 700? How can you possibly have thoughts? You've been famous so long. That's crazy.
I used to have a theory how doing a lot of heroin would preserve your body.
Yeah. Well, didn't you try it?
Yeah. Like, I had friends that were, like, did heroin for, like, 15 years and were, like, 45, but, like, they looked 35.
Yeah,
like, it
preserved
preserved them.
I think that is true. I mean, I read once that like if you do heroin in the proper environment with like the right amounts, you would live forever.
That's probably true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's just like all the extraneous factors of life of the drug addict that cause trouble.
I think it's true. Like, Mick Jagger, look at the Rolling Stones. They were proof of my theory.
Are they still doing heroin though? Like those guys, like how long did they do it for?
I don't know.
Like, did they ever get clean? You know what I mean?
I would have to imagine, right? Do you think Homeboy? What's his do? Homeboy that plays the guitar?
Keith Richards.
Keith Richards. You think Richards is still doing? Nah, he's sober, right?
I have no idea. I know that Keith Richards, people just are like, he seems to just be happy to be there. That's kind of like the line about him always. So maybe he's just like, I did it. I survived. I did all these drugs. I mean, like Iggy Pop did so many too. I don't know, like, when do those guys stop? It's like Anthony Bourdain did a bunch and then stopped, but he talks about that.
Well, drugs used to be cooler and better. You know what I'm saying? Like, you used to be able to do them and then stop, and then things were fine.
I think that's right, dude. I think that, like, let's go back to a time when drugs were more pure. You know what I mean? Like, now you're getting cocaine or heroin, and it's, like, mixed with all sorts of crap. Like, like in the 60s, 70s, you're getting heroin, it was, like, just heroin.
Yeah. Like, if you think about the concept of, like, 60s, 70s, so everybody's parents did coke. If you really think about it. Like, anyone who was born in the 90s,
like, prescribed.
Their
like,
parents did coke.
Yeah.
All of them. Like, the whole fucking country did. But now it would be absurd to be like, man, everybody's parents do heroin. Like, you're like, no, because everyone would be dead. But everyone used to do coke.
Because of the fentanyl, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the
fentanyl, too, it's, like, weird. Like, I don't really understand. Obviously, like, when you're in it, you probably don't see it. But, like, externally, like, heroin at least looked kind of cool from the outside. Like, fentanyl does not. Like, there's nothing, like, you're like, that just looks bad. Like, you're just, like, you're just, like, leaning over on a step, like, in the most uncomfortable position. That's wild. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why people are still doing drugs now. I guess maybe ketamine, that seems fun.
Yeah, there was a big push for ketamine, right? Well, like Elon Musk was like, I do ketamine, and everyone's like, oh, ketamine's cool, you know? Like,
is that who was the spearheaded of it?
I don't know.
I thought it was just trans
time.
women who are like cool at parties.
It was like 2 years ago. Like ketamine was like becoming mainstream. Like everyone was like, yeah, you just microdose ketamine, and I was like, what? What are you talking about, dude?
I know, what a crazy drug to kind of become mainstream. They're like, oh, you're taking that horse tranquilizer?
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's this thing. I was like, dude, I've known about ketamine since I was 14. I know about it.
Really? Oh, so you saw it around?
Yeah.
Like, people were doing it in your, like, circles? Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean,
ketamine's been around forever.
I feel like I think it's maybe, like, coincides with the rise of, like, club cultures kind of coming back, like DIY underground raves. And I feel like in the 90s, right, which is probably when you were seeing it the first time, raves were huge, too. So maybe that's what it is. It's like just like a cool rave drug.
Yeah, they were just doing rave drugs were big back in the day. That's when like E became Molly. You know?
Yeah.
Like now you can't even find E.
No,
but if you really think
Molly.
about it, what was E besides just a mesh of everything?
Yeah, I think like in the time period, it was mostly like Molly and meth.
Yeah,
was what they were pressing the pills with, or like Molly and speed or something.
E is just messed up Molly.
Yeah, I think that maybe is the one drug that's gotten better. Is like now when you get Molly, it's usually like I don't know. I mean, I don't do drugs. I think it's funny we're talking, but neither of us do drugs.
We're deep in it.
Yeah, well, sometimes you get stuck in it. It's cool though.
Yeah, I don't do drugs no more though.
Was it was like, but I mean, heroin was cool. Like heroin chic, dude. That was like a thing. Like even in the 90s, like everyone cool was doing heroin. It was like Iggy Pop and like Tom Waits definitely was dabbling in heroin.
When I was in high school, so many kids were doing dope and pills. Like it was just like it wasn't even like a bad societal thing. Like when I grew up, like and everyone in our high school was like, yeah, some kids do that. It's just a thing we do.
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, do you think that like more people were doing pills then than now? I feel like now it's like people are doing pills, but it's like prescribed. Like people are like, here, it's just like everyone has a crazy list of prescriptions.
Well, everyone now is like, I'm sad. And then they go to a doctor and like, you need this Wellbutrin. And then they're like, I can't sleep and I'm gaining weight. And they're like, well, here's a sleep aid. And then here's something to help suppress your hunger.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I have anxiety because I'm not eating. Like, well, this will help you with anxiety. And now you're on Xanax. Like that's how it goes.
that is how it happens. And like now you're on like what, like 4 or 5 drugs. And then you're like not eating great. So now you have to take something for your heart too. too. So it's like
the pharmaceutical company's been playing the same game almost for decades, and no one's seeing it. It's like, don't do that. Don't get on one of their things because it never ends. And then they purposely give you side effects, so you need to take more things, and you just start a tree, and then you become a consumer.
It is like that. I mean, it's like so many of them. Like when I'll be like watching TV late at night, especially if I'm like really high, and those ads will come on, and you'll just be like, "Holy crap!" Like the side effects will be like there's one right now. I don't remember the name because their names are all insane, but it's to treat the side effects of a depression medication, which causes you to shake. And then one of the side effects of it is also you might shake more. So you're treating this thing from another drug. And instead of going, maybe we change the drug, you go, let's give another drug to you that's also going to give you the same side effects that you're trying to combat. It's just like, what?
Yeah, dude. I should not, like, some of the... I remember one, and it blew my mind. I was like, it was a little bit ago, I was watching one, and it was like one of the side effects was apparent sudden death. And I was like, sudden death can't be a side effect of anything.
I mean, that's a side effect of life.
Yeah.
That's like being alive.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes you die.
Yeah, if you are taking anything and a side effect could be you die, you don't do that thing. Like if you just ate apples and are like, side effects, if you eat that apple, you could die. We just wouldn't eat apples.
It's a low percentage. Yeah. It's like 5 to 10%.
But if a doctor's like, you have to eat these apples, so we're just like, I guess I'm going to eat these apples, and I might die, but it's okay.
It does seem like there's like got to be something new. What do you think is going to like come out about? Do you follow it all, like the GLP-1 stuff? Are you like nervous about it? Do you think it's like good? What are your thoughts on
What's
it?
GLP-1?
The GLP-1s are like all the weight loss drugs that people are taking, the injectables and or the like. I guess they have pill form now.
No, I'm a stringent disbeliever in the whole pharmaceutical company as a whole.
Like the whole industry.
The pharmaceutical company started from the oil company.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but that makes sense.
Yeah, the oil companies started the pharmaceutical companies. All the pharmaceuticals that we take are petroleum based. Like all those pills are petroleum based.
Terrifying.
I don't trust any pharmaceutical company. Their whole goal is to create consumerism, and consumerism is altering your body and mind. It's insane.
Yeah, and it is weird too because it's like if their goal wasn't to make a profit, I would trust it a little more. Like. Because if you want to make a profit off medicine, then it means you need to have people be sick. So it's like just straight up. Yeah, like I feel like GLP-1s, they're pushing them so hard. But like what's going to come of it? Like, yeah, there's going to be like they're going to be like, did you take GLP-1s for 15 years? Now you got to take this other pill.
I mean, there's been plenty of like crap on the internet. Who knows if it's real or not, but like quotes from like old pharmaceutical company like executives and stuff be like, yeah, dude, if we ever came up with anything that like, say if we came up with a cure for diabetes, we would just immediately kill it. Like why would you put it out?
Yeah, then you're like, yeah. I mean, I don't know. How do you do that? Do you think it's just like you get to a point where you're just like making so much money that you just are like, I don't care, I'm evil?
No, it's the company. Like the corporation's legally bound to profit and not care about they're legally bound to have to care about their investors and their profit over the consumer. Like that is the legal framework of it. Like, do you know what happened with the Dodge brothers and Henry Ford?
No.
So you know how Henry Ford started the assembly line?
Okay, yeah.
So Henry Ford started the assembly line, and the people started working for him, and he started giving people like 40-hour weeks, good pay, health insurance, and this is all unheard of, right? That's why they had all those commies in the unions back in the day. But Henry Ford was like, nah, dude, we'll give you all this stuff. And people were happy working there. And the Dodge brothers were competitors against them, two brothers, right? And they didn't like that because they had to fucking pay people less money, right? So the Dodge brothers invested into Ford. And then once they became investors in Ford, they sued Ford as investors, saying that they're not looking out for their investors or the best. They're not looking out for basically like the better of their investors, are looking out for their employees. And that's where the whole lawsuit came, or that's where the whole like precedent came into play, is like companies have to care about
the investor over first and foremost.
The consumer. Yeah, because the Dodge brothers hated what he was doing, invested in this company, sued him, and then they won. And then since that day, now that's why corporations have to care about them more than us.
That's so nuts, dude. That's what I mean, though, is like, but that's still people. Like, I think that's the part that I like can't get past is like, obviously if you think of a company as like a non-human entity, right? Like it's just like a thing. Then you go, of course, it needs to make a profit. Who cares? But the thing is it's like people are the ones who are making the decision at the end of the day. It's like the investors are people. You could change how a company functions. Or maybe that's just me being like naive and like my rainbows and butterfly brain.
You could care, but mostly no one does. Like, there's somebody in the Philippines right now who's investing in NVIDIA, and he doesn't know anything about it and doesn't care because you can hopefully make $1 and eat tomorrow. Like, no one really cares, you know? Everyone cares about their own money more than the well-being of the world.
I guess that's a good point. Like, if you're like just a small investor on the other side of the world, you don't even know what the company is.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that like most people who are like day traders? They're just like clicking buttons. They're not thinking about what a company is or does.
And I think if you're like that rich enough to actually care and be able to sway anything about that, you're already on one certain side, or you wouldn't be in the position to be able to sway things.
I just feel like one day I hope to be like that, you know, that evil and rich. That seems cool, right? You get to a point where you can just be like, let's step on the little people. Seems fun.
You're gonna have to make a come up somehow, dude.
It's not gonna happen. I'm always gonna be a man of the people, you know.
Yeah, it's a toughie. Once you get money, I think there's a reason people change. I think it's like they're forced to change, dude.
What do you mean?
You gotta join. You gotta act right. Once you're in the upper. Once you join a new team, you gotta act right to be in the team. Stay in the team. You know.
Oh, to like be a part of the community.
Yeah.
It's like like if you're trying to stay in the like elite wealthy people, you got to show up to the country club looking the right way.
Why do you think there's never the billionaires like arguing, taking each other out? Like, look at the rogue billionaire. You got John McAfee, right?
Sure.
They gone. You know what I'm saying? You got to act right or you're gone. Like, they're gonna take you out.
What about like entertainers though? Because I mean that's the game we're playing, right?
Act right.
You still have to act right within the context.
Yeah.
I mean, but like, what about like DiCaprio? Or I keep bringing him up, or like I guess him and like Matt. I was thinking of this clip of Matt Damon just absolutely annihilating a reporter because the reporter goes, "Do you really think we should pay teachers? Because some of them are bad." And then he just like flips out on her and is like, "You idiot." But like, I guess that still works within the framework.
No, act right. You can act right. Just means like don't go against her. Like don't
mess
go
with
against
the money.
the masters. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk bad about the people who are in charge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess that's true. He didn't say like, "Oh, this guy who was some big billionaire." He wasn't saying anything about a billionaire. He was just reacting to a reporter's fallacy.
You can't be an actor and be like, "The Jews," and then you're done. You know what I'm saying? You can't be an actor and be like, "I think what's happening over here is terrible."
I would say I agree with you, but Mel Gibson did do that.
Done.
He's still working, is he not?
I guess they took him out hard though.
I mean, name one movie that he's in. Like,
Since the Passion of Christ,
10...
I can't name one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In the last 10 years, I can't think of one either.
Yeah,
wow. I mean, yeah. Who else like said something that was untoward?
I don't know. Like,
I guess you're right. They're gone.
Yeah, once you start speaking about like the devil running L.A. and New York, and talking about like, you know, Satanism and, you know, the communities, the secret societies, then they're like, man, get out of here. They're crazy.
Like they let comics get away with it a little more though.
Yeah, we've killed a couple of comics though, I think.
Who's that? What were we talking about?
Oh my God, you're gonna make me look up his name. Was that one conspiracy theorist who got killed like 6 years ago? I'm gonna send it to you. Do you think Carlin was killed? I don't think Carlin was killed.
No, he was older.
He was older, right?
Didn't he die? He had like cancer or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember how he died.
But I think they gave comics the free will because like that's part of the thing. Is like in order to like adjust society to terrible things happening, you need to like give little bits at a time. Like the same with the Epstein files. If they released all the Epstein files at once 30 years ago and no one had all this crap online distracting them, we would have freaked out, right?
Sure.
But if you release some info a little bit at a time, let people digest it, let some comedians go on stage, make jokes about it, we normalize it, we start laughing about the terrible things that are happening, now it's normalized. We need comedians to soften society for the evil people. Like, you have to normalize evil shit.
Whoa, so you think that like they're allowed in the structure because it makes it function, not like they're in the structure because they're like an anti, you know, trying to take it down. I do feel like sometimes people think like comics are like they're the truth sayers. Which I guess is true, but it's like from your viewpoint, you're saying they're saying the truth to help people digest it,
Yeah.
not to change it.
Yeah.
I hope that we can. What if my jokes change the world?
No, yeah. I mean, well, comics may be truth-sayers, but that's only because comedy relies on you trying to give your own perspective as you see it.
Sure.
And then people just ramble on, essentially. So it's like just them talking about their own truth or about their perspective. But then sometimes we get it right. You know? Most comics I know are fucking idiots. You know? To go up to be like... like... There's like I couldn't be like Brody Martin is a truth speaker. Be like,
dude, he's the next Carlin or something.
I guess, but Brody's just a dumb comedian. I guess he's the like that's the same with me. He's like John's a truth seeker. He's like, yeah, but if you talk to John, he's kind of a moron.
Well, I do feel like there's a universality of like most comics. Most of us are dumb in some way. Mm-hmm. Like that, not in like I think there's like a. It's not in every way. A lot of us can hold a lot of information, but what do we do with it? You know what I mean? Or like how do you apply your intellect? I think that's part of it.
Oh yeah, I can like retain a good amount of information. The problem is like it's just there's no real good use for it. That's the problem. That's like a big thing I think about a lot. It's like the flooding of information we're being given.
Yeah,
it's like it's purposeful. Like if you give so much information to people,
where they're just purposeful though.
If you flood all of us with there's too much stuff. There's too much stuff. You're just always busy. You're never gonna sit down and think. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but that makes me feel like there's one person like who's like yes, let me send them the information. Which I don't. Do you think there's like a guy doing it? There's like some guy sitting in like Greenpoint, I don't know, somewhere deep Brooklyn, just sending out info. Like what is the? Or do you just
I think secret societies run the world.
You think secret societies run the world?
Yeah.
I mean, it does feel like... I mean, but I feel like the secret society is just billionaires, right? Isn't that what you mean?
No, like Pete Hexas is a Knights Templar. He's the military defense for our country.
You're saying like those kind of secret, like what are those, like the Freemasons or whatever, like those people are running the world? Mm-hmm. God, that's so boring.
Yeah. I mean, like, everything's a play, dude. Like, everything's a play. Like...
You mean everything is like manufactured to be a presentation
like
for viewer?
Plan. Like there was a book like in 1860 that like described the Jews leaving Eastern Europe for their own land in the Middle East after a war with Germany, and the land will be spearheaded by the Eastern European Jews. And that was written 100 years before it happened. Everything's just like in the works and already playing. Like we're just in a play. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that is why I love going to Vegas, is because it's like the play is just so obvious.
The world is a stage, essentially, I think. Like, I think that saying actually means something. Like, the world is literally a stage, and everyone's just playing.
Sure, but I feel like the context that people are saying that is usually it's a diva who's trying to get attention.
Yeah.
Which is also true.
But I think it actually is true.
Like that
everything's a show.
I mean, yeah, sure. On some level, it is 100%. I just don't know that I can never like buy fully that there's that there's like crews in charge, only because I've like seen people try and do stuff together and they're really bad at it.
Like what?
Like I don't know. You ever try and put together a sports team? Like you try and get like 7 guys to play baseball together? Impossible. I guess you need 9. I don't know. My sports analogy is falling apart. But the point is like you trying to get just a group together to play pickup softball is a nightmare. Getting 10 guys together on a Saturday, it takes years.
Well, I think Carlin said it. It was you don't need a formal conspiracy when like-minded individuals have common interests.
Okay, see that's a good way. Now I'm back in because like that makes sense to me. It's not like I think like when I picture people being like, here's what's happening in the world, right? I picture like people sitting around like a conference table, and I think maybe that happens.
Well, that does happen. You ever seen the World Economic Forum?
Sure.
Carl Schwab's, you will have nothing and be happy by 2030. Like,
have you seen One Battle After Another?
No.
Okay, well in that movie, it's just like the real villains are just these these white guys meeting behind closed doors, which you go, yeah, that is what is
Well,
happening.
that's a real thing too. The Bilderbergs,
Sure.
like there's tons of those groups where billionaires just get together and try and do that shit. The World Economic Forum literally does that. They literally try and plan the future of the world. That's the whole goal.
I wish that these people would just let go. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what's your point? Are they having a good time?
Well,
Like,
that's what I'm saying is like, there's like, it's not hard for me to wrap my head around like, oh, yeah, I think there are people pushing those things on purpose. It's
Sure.
like, yeah, well, they let us see the World Economic Forum and they put it online and we can watch it. And they say outrageous crap. Like, we're going to have nothing and be happy. And they don't care. And if they're saying that for us to watch, there's definitely other meetings that they're not letting us watch. So 100% I believe it.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
It's plausible enough for me to believe it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess I feel like every time I talk about conspiracies, I'm almost just like it's just money, and that is what you're saying.
It's all money. Yeah,
It's all just money.
Money and control.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
Yeah.
I can't wait to be part of it. What would be the first thing you do if you were in those meetings?
I don't know, man. I don't know how I'd feel. Because in my head, I was like, I would have a conscience in the back of my mind being like, you should try and just do that thing where, like, you're a good billionaire and buy a rainforest and give your money away, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's what you'd want to do. But, like, I don't know. Do you change when you get the money?
I think you do change. I mean, have you ever, like, had a job and then started making more and your lifestyle started changing? Like, I think you do change. Like, it is so intoxicating. Like, capitalism is the most fun game to play. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, there's a reason that Monopoly is still being played. It's like, we're playing Monopoly in real life all the time.
Yeah.
I want to get all the chips. It's just fun.
Well, the thing is, like, once you start making that, you're not hanging out at Brownies with the normal people. You're hanging out with...
I'm always going to be one of the people.
I know, like, look at Tom Segura, dude.
Yeah, well...
Fat-ass comedian, got rich, and then 10 years later, he's like, screw poor people, and everyone hated him because he was just hanging around rich people.
I do think, yeah, that is true. It's like, if you only hang around rich people, though, you aren't good at comedy anymore.
It's tough. You're probably really good at banquets and shit.
Doing like sets and
corporate events.
Yeah, that sounds
Did you guys smell those dirty doormen that were letting you in? Like that type shit crushes, probably.
Murders.
Yeah, that's fun. He's like, make sure you throw all your food out that you left on the plate. We won't want no dirty homeless getting in the dumpster later. Like that.
Yeah, I get that. I feel like, though, if I was really rich... I think that we're forgetting that, like, the thing that will never change is we'll always have this type of brain, like a comic brain. So even, like, Tom Segura, like, there's no way... He's never going to fully fit into the billionaire club. They're never going to let him in fully. He's a little freak.
No, yeah.
Like, they're not going to let him in. And so for the same thing, like, if we're in at one of those meetings, right, they're going to be like, can you do 10?
Well, there is real truth to, like, bloodline and old money. Like, that is a real thing, too. Like, Elon Musk is the richest dude in the world right now. And, like, we're all like, oh, yeah, and he has this weird dad in Africa, and we may not have that. But we also don't realize that his grandfather was rich as shit and super powerful and influential in the 30s in America. Like, it's all...
Oh, so it's like he's, like, third generation still, like, of wealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean... Knowing how to be in the money is so useful, right? Like, knowing how to keep it. Like, where to put it and where to hold it. Like, none of those people are putting their money in Chase Bank. Like, they're putting it in a special JP Morgan lockbox somewhere.
Like, something... Like, Princess Di is a perfect example of what we're talking about. Of when a normal person is let into that, and then it doesn't go well. You know what I'm saying?
Because immediately you were saying...
She's like, oh, this is terrible. What's happening in Palestine? What's over... Like, she was opening her mouth because she was just a normal person, didn't know the rules of the game.
Yeah, she didn't know how to play it right.
Exactly. Out. You gotta play the rules, or else you're out.
Do you think that there's always just dumping bugs on them? That seems to be like, let's get a little more creative. They're like just dumping bugs. Sorry, I'm watching Fear Factor. But I don't know. Do you think that her death then, are you saying that her death was like manufactured?
I think she was killed.
You think she was killed?
Yeah.
I guess like You mean that like someone fed her because what? How did she die in a car accident?
Crash.
Right?
Yeah.
I guess a car accident's pretty easy to manufacture. You just put a barrier up, dude, in the middle of the highway.
Pretty easy. Cut some brakes.
Cut some brakes. I wouldn't know what a brake cable was. I'd be in there. They'd be like, "Can you cut the cable?" And I'd just be like cutting random wires.
Cut enough, it's gonna work.
yeah. Well, you gotta cut the right way, otherwise the car is not gonna turn on. I'd be in the car with them. I'd still be in the back. They're like, "You didn't do it right."
Yeah. No. Yeah. You might need some training on how to kill people properly. You know.
Yeah.
And there are, again, I won't call them secret societies, but groups that train people to do that. Isn't that fun? There's groups for everything.
Yeah, it's nice to be a part of something.
Yeah.
I don't think I would be a very good assassin because I'd tell people, I'd be like, "I'm gonna kill you," and they'd be like, "No, you're not."
No. You know what would be cool though if there's validity of truth to it in the assassin world? If John Wick world is actually real. If there is a society of assassins, there has to be, right?
Like that, there's like a code of conduct amongst the assassins. I like that kind of thing. Like, yeah, because kill the people, but do it with a moral code. Like, have a compass. Have like a world that you live in.
Don't kill here at this time.
Right.
It's fun.
Well, I've always thought that like if there was like an apocalypse or something, or the world ended, like people are always like, "Oh, what would you do?" And my theory is, I would always be like, I would own like a brothel tavern place that was like a neutral ground, like a hotel kind of place.
That's like the most dangerous place to be in the populated world, though.
Is the tavern?
Is the gathering spot?
Don't you think though that you have someone has to do it though?
Yeah, I guess.
What would you do? You're saying you're going deep into the woods. You're going off alone.
So I guess there's two strats. Is like that one. It's like you want to gain a group,
Yeah.
But you want to be in charge, make sure everything's in order. You can't just have a wily place with no law.
No, the law, no. Like, because maybe that's like my belief in humanity, but it's like, I think people want a space like that so bad that they'd behave in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I do think there's a lot of society that's good. I just think like a lot of us is messed up. And then there's
turtles out.
There's some that's bad. Yeah, check this out.
Dude, look at him go. John has a turtle out right now. I don't think it's in the frame at all, but he's fucking killing it.
Yeah, he's walking. I think he's going under his light right now to soak up some rays.
Dude, I love the speed turtles move. They give they're like, I'll get there when I get there.
Yeah, he's not fast, but he is fast enough to be like, if you put him on the ground, turn around for like 10 seconds, and you're like, where'd he go? He's like, kind of like that.
Movement like forward of any kind will eventually get you there. So you ever see that movie It Follows? It's like a horror movie. The premise is it's like an STD haunting. So if you have sex with someone, it it transfers to them, and then there's this guy who like chases you down, but he chases you at like that speed. He's like moving at turtle speed, but he's always coming. So like you can like sleep and stuff because he's like far away, but then he's still coming. It's spooky. It's really spooky.
I like it.
Yeah, great movie.
I like horror movies, dude. I'm a big horror movie guy.
Are you?
Yeah.
You don't strike me as a horror movie guy.
I like them. I don't know why. They're fun. I like it if I can get scared,
You don't get scared easily?
Yeah, I like it if they can scare me. Yeah.
I mean, It Follows has like it's like an indie movie. It's got a dope soundtrack. I think it would maybe scare. It's not like it's not like a scary movie in the sense that it's not. I don't think you'd be scared, but there's some good jump scares.
You know who makes really good scary movies? The Koreans.
Dude, I don't fuck with Asian horror in general, like Japanese, Korea. I've never really seen like Chinese horror. I'm sure I'm sure that would be wild too, but yeah, which one are you thinking of?
My favorite one was Gangjam.
Which is that?
It's a real insane asylum that's in South Korea.
Oh, and they shot a movie there?
Yeah. And it's
so scary.
Awesome. It's super scary.
Yeah, see, like those kind of movies to me are like, I can't watch something that's actually scary. I'm scared all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like just walking down the street is scary, like if you're like just dealing with people all the time, it's scary.
Yeah, people should be more scared all the time if you really think about it.
Yeah.
Like Like, if you step foot on a subway, you should be scared.
Yeah, I mean,
100% alert.
it's weird though that like there's like this thing, like there's so many people who talk about how scary it is, but then the people, when you see people out, they're not acknowledging what they talked about. Like I see all the time when I'm taking the subway, someone will be like on their phone with their headphones on and like paying no attention to anything around them, and they're fine, but like if you're scared, you should probably be like paying more attention.
Yeah. People should be more scared walking anywhere all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I walk nonchalantly through the city, and I'll just be, like, taking shortcuts down alleys and stuff, and I'll hit an alley, and I'll be like, I need to be scared right now. Like, this
alleys are spooky.
Yeah. Dude, a dark alley in Chinatown, I'm scared.
It does have a weird vibe. There's certain places, too, that just have weird vibes. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, so you were saying, though, you love horror movies. What's the scariest movie you've ever seen? You think it's that Korean one you brought up?
Probably. That I can think of. I mean,
like it troubled you for months after.
I don't know if anything like really troubles me as far as scary movies. Like, I'll sleep, but that one's like really scary. Yeah, gets you good. It's like a Blair Witch kind of documentary style, also. Very good.
So it's like shaky filmed.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah.
I feel like Korea does have some great, just in general, is great movies.
Yeah. I mean, I had a friend in Korea. I messaged him. I was like, "Is this a real place?" He's like, "Yeah, it's a real place. It's famous." So I was like, "Oh, sick." So I was like, watched the movie. It was awesome.
Well, you have a Korean friend?
Yeah, dude. I used to play games online, and then I made friends around the world because
I didn't know you were a gamer.
Yeah, not really. I used to play like what is it called? An MMORPG. And then, so I was like,
what is that?
I used to play a game called like Rise of Kingdoms. So it was basically just like a game you play on your computer and phone, and like you build a city, and then like you're on a server, and there's thousands of other people on the server, and then you guys all team up to fight another server, or fight 10 other servers, and it's all real time and shit. So like you go to sleep, and you can wake up, and your shit's fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But then I was like king of the kingdom for a little bit, right? And I was like, and then so I made a bunch of peoples around the world. I still message some of them. There was a kid in Wales I talked to a bunch still.
That's wild. I just can't picture you sitting still like that. That's impressive to me. Just like clicking buttons and stuff. I feel like
because it came with like a lot of like, you're always on like Discord having to talk to people and stuff.
That's the part you liked. You were just ripping. You were talking shit.
I like just being in control of things. I'm a big control guy.
Yeah. That's interesting you bring that up. I've been trying to let go of that feeling though.
Because like
I'm not really. I'm trying to not be in control all the time.
Well, yeah, that's the key to happiness.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, you
just let the fuck go.
Yeah,
because I'm not in control. Like I can't control everything, and like the more I try, the more frustrating it is when it goes wrong. Really.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was big into AA and stuff like that. That's like low key, like one of the biggest things of that whole program is like you gotta stop trying to control shit.
Isn't AA? That's what they say.
Yeah, it's like the whole serenity prayer.
Oh, interesting.
Help me with the ability to change the things I cannot change, or like accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can.
Isn't that interesting that like one of the factors of addiction is like a want for control?
Yeah.
Why is that? It's like, I guess because you want to control.
Well, control is like fear based. You like, it's a reactionary thing to fear. Like you want to control things because you're like insecure about something about yourself or outcomes of things.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Most things are fear based, I feel like.
I mean, yeah, that's like, there's like a tagline in my family that's very popular, which is like my parents would be like, from like age like 1 to 8 you were scared of everything, and then from 8 on you weren't scared of anything. And I was always like thought about it as like, it was just at a certain point I went, well, if I'm scared of everything, I might as well just do everything, because I'm not like, you know what I mean? You go, if everything's scary, then nothing is really. That's why I like doing activities that are kind of scary, like stand up or skateboarding.
Yeah. Skateboarding's fun. I was watching it the other day, and I was like, I'd love to go down there, but I was like, oh god, if I broke my ankle, I would be so goddamn heated, dude. If I just
that's
my
like
ankle.
part of the game of it. Do you know what I mean? It's like if you want to do stand up, you gotta bomb.
I know.
You gotta fall.
That's the thing is like part of skateboarding is just knowing how to fall and being able to fall.
Yeah, it's like easing in. It's like, you know when you you know when you see like a new comic come in and they're like doing like crazy, like they're going like really hard, like they're trying like all the hardest jokes, like really intense stuff. I think that's like a way some people start skating, but like the best skaters start really simple. You like learn the basic tenets, So you like ease in. You're never trying something that's like super out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
That's how you kind of like game it. But I don't know that. I mean, when I was young, I would throw myself at stuff for sure. I was like throwing myself down an 8 stair as many times as my body could take, just because I needed that level of intensity.
Yeah, I'd wake up tomorrow dying if I did that. I would take one bail jumping down an 8 set, and then like the next morning I wake up and be like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah, I mean,
I wish I didn't bruise my hip.
Yeah, it is. It is definitely like. I mean, as you age, it certainly changed. I'm not jumping down an 8 stair now.
No.
I'm doing like. I mean, I only like a 5 stair the other day though. So I guess
I think that's like why all the best skaters, or at least street skaters, were all small. They're better at tucking and rolling. They can take falls.
It is true. I mean, there's like one kind of skater who's like, there is like a tall skater archetype, but they tend to not do big impact stuff. They tend to skate like ledges and like rails. But there's like a couple guys who are like 6'5". Like Tony Hawk's pretty tall, but that's like in that environment, like a half pipe, I feel like it pays off. It's like you're almost more like a basketball player build than if you skate half pipe.
Did you see some little Asian kid did like a 1080 on a vert?
Yeah, dude. The Japanese skaters and like now also like China is also kind of pushing out some great skaters. There's like some from Philippines too, but it's typically someone from Japan. They're so good. It's like crazy. Like now it's like the baseline, like Tony Hawk landed the first 900 and like it must have been, I think it was 99.
Like
and
that.
then which wasn't that long ago. And now it's like kind of the baseline. Like if you don't have a 900, you can't compete really.
Mm-hmm.
Like so like it's like that's the starting point. And so it's like kids who are like 12 can do 900s now.
If you want to see how far skateboarders come, go back to Bob Burnquist's X Game run where he got that 99.9. Just go watch that and just be like,
oh, it's so crazy, right?
yeah, you're like gonna yawn halfway through and watch your clock and be like, this is almost over yet. It's so boring.
My theory is that Tony Hawk Pro Skater, the video game, actually, even though he made it in the context of like, of course, in a video game, you need to give people like the ability to do stuff you think is impossible. You know what I mean? Like these crazy trick combos. But I think people learned how to skate like with that game, and it informed the things they can do. So it's now like people can do stuff people didn't dream were possible.
Well, yeah, I mean, just like flip tricks alone are insane now.
Yeah, it's definitely come a long way. I mean, what's crazy though is like, I don't know. It's more like the way that people can do them. It's like, because people were doing the same flip tricks, and like if you go back to like those 411 videos that were like happening in the 90s, there are people doing like tray flip lines and stuff. They got them all. I guess like the stuff though is like now like if you can't tray flip, you basically are like garbage.
Well, now it's like laser flip to late flip, like some crazy crap.
Yeah, I mean, there is those guys doing that.
You
like
see
Jeff
that, I was like,
Teixeira.
oh, that stuff's cool. Like,
yeah. You like that kind of techie skating?
Well, in my head, I was like, is that going to be like, now you have to do a laser flip, late flip in 2050? Like, that's like base, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, is that baseline now?
I feel like the cool thing about skateboarding is it's like, it really is more like fashion in that it's what's trendy. So, like, the tricks it's like, yes, like, you have to have like a caliber, and so like the baseline moves, but no one's ever going to think a laser flip, late flip is a cool trick, really.
I think it's cool.
Yeah. I don't mean to hate on what you think is cool. It's not
cool.
like that, but there's like cool things. Like it's like a double flip is like people are like, ew, a double flip. Like that's like skate culture. It's like there's certain tricks that people judge. Like, oh, that's a gross trick. Like a low C grind or something wasn't cool for a while, or like a back feeble isn't cool right now. But like, what does that mean? It's just a trend. I don't know. Does that make sense? Or
You're saying skateboarding is like fashion, essentially.
Yeah, exactly. It's like cyclical, and people can make like certain things cool. Like one of my favorite things that's kind of like happening right now is people do like intentionally bad kick flips as a way to like get it like but like do it cool so that it like then gets you views. It's like a way to kind of put your stamp on it. But that's like in the early 2000s, people would be like, yo, that trick's rocket, bro. That sucks. Uh-huh. Yeah, the early 2000s skating was harsh.
Yeah, they were really particular on style. You hear style a lot.
Yeah. Were you like at the skate park? Were you like a skate park rat kind of guy?
Kind of. We had a few around us.
Yeah.
So I'd go to them, but I was like more or less like the guy who was like riding to his friend's house on the skateboard, and then we just go out in the town and crap.
Yeah.
But we had one like a couple miles from us. We would hit up a couple of them.
I think it's fun that like one of the things I think that really drew me to skateboarding, like when I was a kid, is that it's like your first access to freedom. Like in the way like learning how to ride a bike is or something, but a skateboard is so transportable. Like you could like skate to your friend's house and like go to a party and you got your skateboard, and then you can leave the party with your skateboard. It's like gives you this access to the world in a way that other things didn't.
Yeah, I've tried expressing that to people. I was like, dude, when I was like 14, I would ride to my best friend's house probably like 6 miles.
Yeah.
I would skateboard there, and then we would skateboard for probably 20 miles around town, just doing whatever the fuck we were doing, and then I would skateboard home. Like I would skateboard for like 25 miles in a day.
I mean, to me, that is still the coolest thing about skateboarding. Is like it almost has like a mode of transport, but that also gives you access to fun. It's like riding a bike to me. I mean, maybe if I rode like a BMX or something, but it just doesn't have the same joy to me.
That was part of the struggle as a kid when you're doing the 25 miles an hour or the 25 miles thing. It was like when skateboarding is your transportation as opposed to the fun, that's when it stinks, because then you see people biking or on rollerblades and they're so cruising. Fast. Yeah, you're like, oh, this sucks for transportation.
You ever like hang on to the back of your friend's bike like while they pull you on your skateboard? Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ever sketch on a car?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that was like
nothing serious, just on my street.
I remember my brother and I got in huge trouble with my parents once because they caught us. My brother was driving. I was next to him, like I was holding on next to the driver's side, like at the window, and I was looking at the window, and he was going 35 or 40. And my parents saw us, dude. We were ripping down the road, and my parents drove by, and we got in so much trouble.
That's pretty sick.
It was pretty sick, though. It was worth it.
I grew up at the bottom of a hill. So, like, we had, like, at the very bottom up the hill, it was, like, probably about, I'd say, half a mile long. Yeah, and I'd say it was probably about, like, maybe, like, I don't know, let's call it like 60 to 80 foot drop. It was like pretty steep for like you're cruising down that John. It was good. It was fun. That's why I grew up just dive bombing that hill all the time.
I mean, there's nothing more fun than just like bombing a hill.
Oh yeah, it was like steep and then it flattened out a little bit in case you're in trouble, and then it just picked up again until the bottom. So it was like it was that nice middle part. It's like, all right, I'll fix it, back down. Yeah.
You ever get the speed wobbles?
Oh, like I've bailed on that. I bailed on that hill tons of times. Yeah.
I think one of the most like fun sensation, it's not fun, but like an important sensation, one of the reasons I love doing that kind of activity is that it informs you about speed and comprehension of your physical limitations in such a direct way. Like you ever just like are bombing a hill and you're like, well, I'm got the speed wobbles, I'll run it out. And then you like come off your board and you're like, oh fuck, like the physics of what's happening right now is my feet aren't going to keep up. So you're just like, and then you just start down.
Like I like hop and hope you live.
Yeah. You just you try and get to grass and like do a dive.
Like jump off the 1 foot and you're traveling 20 feet. Or something. I know, dude. I remember the first time I bailed on speed wobbles, I was like 10. Yeah. And I was in a state park with my aunt, and I was just like going down the hills, and I didn't really know. I was just riding a skateboard, and dude, all of a sudden I was bombed, and I remember like clearly like scared out of my mind and just had to jump off the trail. I remember that clearly. That was scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, running. But it's like now I see like these people, you see so many people have these like electric scooters now, and they're going like, those things go like 25 to 30, I think, like at their peak, I think is kind of around where they're going. And you just see people so nonchalant on there and like flip-flops, like tiny, like I saw a woman literally flip-flops, tiny skirt, tube top, just like on her phone. And I'm like, you don't understand that. I know you're not going that fast, but 20 to asphalt is like devastating. You know what I mean? Like you learn that if you've ever been on a skateboard or like biked a lot and fallen off.
Yeah, especially if you don't roll it out, you just like straight grind the asphalt.
You're just sliding because like no one knows that they're just loose on there, so they're just gonna slide. Hopefully. You don't want a stop fall. A stop fall is bad.
You don't want to hit something.
Yeah.
No, I get scared of those things. I look at them, but in my head I was like, dude, I just think about like all the small cracks. I think about the stones and stuff, and then it's me just nonchalant looking at my phone as I'm riding one and go, whop.
I mean, I watched it was an electric bike, was going like on like a lane this way, and then another one tried to merge, like coming in from traffic, and it was like a car crash. It was as loud as a car crash. It was like, and then they were screaming at each other. It was tight, dude. I was not involved, but
Yeah, I've looked at them. I've been thinking about it. They do look like very useful for getting around the city. Extremely useful.
it seems fun, you know, like from an external perspective.
Yeah, like you don't have to abide any traffic laws. You
No.
just go right through red lights apparently with them, you know? You can go up the sidewalks with them. There's literally no laws for them.
I just don't know that I could do it though. The way the way that people look on them, it's like when you're skateboarding or you're like on a bike, there's some level of like, I'm involved in this. But people will be on these electric things, and it's like their eyes are there's no life in them,
Bro.
You know what I mean? It's like the driving the Prius of transportation.
I have almost hit 2 people in the past couple of weeks. Like in South Philly, just going through stoplights and then just blazing through them. And like me just like hitting the stoplight and then going and then just like missing the front of my car by like 3 feet.
Yeah.
And in my head, I still probably do. Right now thinking about it, I was like, oh, I just love to go through that intersection and just look over and just see someone on a scooter just go and plow right into my door, dude. I would be like, oh, that sucks, and just drive away. I wouldn't even stop. I'd be like, that looks like it hurts, and drive away smiling. That would make me so happy if one of those scooter people just blew a stop sign and just ran right in the side of my truck, dude. I would love it.
It's so funny because there's literally, it feels like they're not involved at all in what's happening. Do you know what I mean? Like they're just like, it's like they're on a bus. That's the energy they have when they're riding these scooters. So yeah, I wouldn't feel that bad. You're like, you're not paying attention. You're not locked in. Like if you're like on a mountain bike going 25 miles an hour down like a mountain, you're locked in. You're like paying attention. They're not paying attention at all.
Nah, same with the e-bike people too.
Yeah.
But dude, those e-bike people have to delivery people in Center City. First off, there's no way any of them have driver's license. There's no way.
You don't need a driver's license for an e-bike, right?
No.
Okay.
That's why they don't.
Yeah.
And you don't even know how to speak English or know any traffic laws because they don't. It's
They're just ripping.
Crazy. They're just going.
I think it would be kind of sick though if it would be cool if we kind of had less. If we had less cars, I would be more into those. Do you know what I mean? Like if there were no cars in Center City and it was just like all traffic was those bikes. First of all, fun. It would be wild out there. People would be like would be fighting over like lanes. But I think that would be more fun. It's weird that we're. I don't know what we're gonna do about how many people come in on them.
That would be a real problem though, because think about like the only reason some people live through road rage is because like they are like actually separated by physical barriers. Because you imagine if everyone was on a scooter and they pulled up next to the person they're road raging with right on the scooter.
It's funny to me to be mad
all day.
What are you mad about on your scooter? You know what I mean though? You're like, ooh, you cut me off.
A road rage scooter incident would be mad funny.
Yeah, because it's like you're already being a little bitch. You're already on a scooter. Just walk. Be a man. Walk.
Well, if everyone's on a scooter, then you're not a little bitch.
That's right. You are right. Yeah, so people are gonna be really intense about it. I mean, you can really fuck people up. If you like go to like just pass someone and you just take their handlebar and turn it a little, dude, they're cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, take some spray paint and spray their scooter as you go by. Like you could get them good.
Whoa. All right, let's do it.
People be decking out their scooters, like putting like spinners on and stuff.
I've seen a few people with like decked out scooters. Like they'll have like LED lights underneath and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
LED lights make everything cooler.
Do you have them on your truck? You should put them on your truck.
No, but if they were on my truck, it would be cooler.
It would be cooler.
Dude, name one thing LED lights don't make cooler.
Let me think. Let me like 2 seconds.
Okay.
A funeral.
No way. What are you talking about?
You think a funeral would be cooler?
With LED
coffin
lights?
is like you LED light around the edge of the coffin.
Dude, imagine coffin up front, all lights off in the entire church. Everybody's in the pews. All of a sudden, track lights hit the aisle. Boom, 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 boom. Fucking laser lights start going crazy, you know. And then the priest comes in like, we here, and that's a lit funeral. Better funeral.
Okay. Let me think of one more. A brisk.
Is that where they cut wieners off?
Yeah, that's where you get circumcised.
Generally, anything involving sucking wieners is better with those lights.
That is true. You don't want that.
Generally
Like,
speaking.
you want like fluorescence on when you're getting your dick sucked.
Yeah, like you want to have LED lights when getting your dick sucked.
That's not necessarily what's happening at the breast, though. They're cutting. But I feel like so maybe like you have like a light on like you have your knife or your scissors are like LED lit.
Right.
Pew pew pew.
They don't suck the blood.
I don't know. I've never seen anyone do that.
I think isn't that part of the game? You gotta cut the wiener and then suck the blood off the wiener.
I don't know. We're talking about something I'm not familiar with. I've never seen a brisk. I've never been to one, so I can't quote it. I'm not Googling it either online.
You should.
I should Google it.
Yeah, that'd be the best search history ever. Brisk video, please. Close up of brisk. I'd like circumcision video, please.
Yeah.
That'd be second worst, right behind my search history.
yeah. I was gonna say, what are you looking at?
Dude.
I'd love to pull it up. Mine's so boring right now. I was just telling someone the other day, like they were so shocked that I don't watch porn. Really, I was like, I'm just not into it. It doesn't do it for me anymore.
Yeah, I only get off strangling people IRL.
Yeah, that's nice, dude.
Yeah, I only get.
You like that? You like the intimacy of it.
Yeah, I'm more of a real life connection type person.
Yeah. You need skin to skin contact.
Yeah,
I get that.
I really need to feel the BTK of the whole situation.
That's wild to me that. So you're not searching porn either. You're off the game, dude.
I guess I watch porn. It's not like it. It's not. I don't really have a. I think it's bad, and it's bad for society. But I don't really have a stance of like morality on my end where I'm like making a stance on it.
You think it's bad?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Well, one is bad because one, you're not doing anyone in that anyone who's involved in that video, you're not doing them a favor. I don't think.
Definitely not. In the way it's set up now, like no one's making money from us watching it third hand on XXXXXXN tube or whatever you watch it on, you know.
Whenever I see stuff like that, I think of the old like he sold his soul to the devil type thing. I just think about that saying, and I'm like, the only process of selling your soul is like through fame and money, right? And the only way to do like that's what in my head I'm like I feel like there's people who are selling their souls for money. You know what I'm saying?
To have sex for money?
Yeah, I feel like it's like I don't know. I don't even know if souls are real. You know what I mean? I just in my head that just pops in, like actually like selling your soul, like actually the whole getting into the club thing, selling your soul. But
you think but doesn't that mean then that sex is like inherently bad? Maybe I'm not understanding.
Oh, I don't know if it's bad or good. I don't know if monogamy is bad or good. I'm just in my head. I was like, man, you're taking that 18-year-old girl and then turning her a smut. And then, like, like look at Riley Reid now, you know? Or look at, like, what's the other one? Like,
I don't know. The last I checked on Riley Reid, she seemed like she was doing fine. She
is trying to get all her videos taken off the internet because she has a family now.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of like you go, wow. That's like us in 10 years being like, we got to get the podcasting down.
Yeah. Like that type of stuff.
But like, yeah, to me, this feels as dirty as porn. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
This is nasty, what we're doing. We're just exposing ourselves in a different way. Mm-hmm. For me, I think of this as art. So that's my cop out. Mm-hmm. I'm not like up here. I'm not like doing it directly for money. That's how I make it feel good.
Yeah. I just don't know. In my head, I don't think actually like you're selling your soul. I don't think you're ever signing a deal with the devil in my head. I just think essentially like sometimes you just start doing things that maybe once you start doing things that go against your own morality for money, that's essentially selling your soul in my head.
That's true. I would think that's fair. I mean, that's tough though, because it's like, I don't think I should do anything for money. I think, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get you this drink. Like, I'm a bartender. I don't want to get you a drink ever.
Yeah.
Feels like selling my soul sometimes to be a servant to the masses.
I mean, Jesus said you should be poor and give
I'm
away
doing
all your
good at
money.
that.
Like, I think we all are slaves for the dollar. I think dollars and money is a creation of evil, dude.
Yeah. What would you rather? You want to do like a barter system? We'll trade jokes for food and
What, like
comfort.
instead of money in the world?
No money.
Yeah, that'd be great. Because what do you need money for?
Buying jewelry. I don't know. I hate money.
Yeah.
I kind of love like spending cash though because it feels fake. You're like it feels like a game more. You're like, ooh, I got my little cash.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get paid mostly in cash? No, you don't need to say it online. We can bleep it out.
It depends on like different jobs who I work them for.
Yeah,
Different contractors.
I love this like a stack of money.
Mm-hmm.
Just like just a bunch of ones.
Oh yeah, I had a stack of 120 ones the other day.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was like that thick. I was like, ah.
Yeah, it's really nice. That's like you go anywhere you go, you're kind of a cool guy. If you have like a nice wad of cash, I feel like you're a cool guy. You know, if you like pull out a wad of cash and flip through it.
Yeah, I put a 5 on the outside and then put in a rubber band.
You flip through a bunch of ones. No one's checking. They're just like, dang, that guy has a lot of money.
That guy has so many ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just got to put like one big bill on the outside.
I'd like to be, I mean, how do you feel about, you're like not super into porn. Do you ever go to strip clubs? Are you a strip club guy?
No, not really. I've been to them. I've been to stripper auditions. I've dated a stripper.
You've been to stripper auditions?
I was dating someone who broke up with me.
Yeah.
And then later on, like a week later, asked me to go to her audition at a strip club for support. So once I got that, I was like, I felt so much better about being broken up with, first off.
Why is that?
Because you get broken up with, you're like, oh man, this person's better than me. And then once you're like, oh, can you come support me, audition for a stripper? I'm like, oh, this is just a crazy person, and she's not better than me.
It's crazy. Why did she need her ex-boyfriend to support her at her audition?
I don't know, but I fucking went.
Yeah, was it good?
She fucking sucked, dude.
She did. I mean, it's hard to dance like that.
Bro, in my head, so then she ended up banging a stripper pole, right? And I would go back and bang her sometimes, you know, as you do with exes and stuff. And she'd be like trying to her new career in her place and practicing and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so bad, right? She had no upper body strength.
It's
and then
so
I'll get on
hard.
a pole. I was just like, dude, I have made upper body strength. I could hang upside down like John and spin around. Like, it's not that hard if you have upper body
Whoa,
strength.
it sounds like you should be the stripper.
I'm not going to be a stripper. But in my head, it's just like, wow, it's so crazy that, like, the whole reason she did that is because she tried to be a bartender. She went to bartending school. And you know why she became a stripper? She couldn't figure out how to count change. She couldn't figure out addition and subtraction.
That's tough. What do you do with someone like that? Do you know what I mean? Like, where did they work?
Become a stripper.
But it sounds like she wasn't even that good at that.
No, she eventually quit doing that and just worked for at her dad's pizza place. I don't know what she's doing now. So
Yeah, that's right. I think eventually you just have to be like a cashier at a grocery store.
Yeah.
But even then, if you can't count change, that's tough. But I guess the computer does
isn't
it
that
for
the
you.
weirdest thing though? I was dating that stripper, and like the weird thing about her is that she had an amazing relationship with her dad. Isn't that weird?
I think that people put too much emphasis on that. I think she probably was just like, it sounds like she wasn't that smart. Her dad was probably like, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, babe. You know what I mean? Like, what do you do with if you have like a daughter who you're like, I don't know.
I feel bad because if you think about it, guys date strippers, right?
Sure.
But
you don't meet that many guys who date strippers.
No, I know a guy who married one.
I mean, yeah, sure. I'm sure they're doing great.
But in my head, I'm like, what's the one benefit that a stripper has aside from being hot?
What's that? Being able to dance?
You don't have to meet her family. You don't gotta go meet the angry dad.
Wow, that's an interesting viewpoint.
And that's great, right?
I mean, my family's enough.
Yeah.
Other families is tough.
Dude, I've never once met a dad who liked me.
Really?
Never met, not one lady's dad ever looked at me and was like, I hope this guy marries my daughter. Never once.
I think dads like me, but like if it's getting close to marriage, then they're kind of like, ooh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I feel like I give off a bad vibe for dads to daughters, you know?
Really?
Yeah, I don't feel like a dad looks at me and is like, I hope you secure a future for my daughter. I feel like they're more like, he's like, you look like my daughter's hopes and dreams arch nemesis kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you look.
He's like, you're going to be shopping a lot at 7-Eleven, and I don't love that.
You look like you take pride in not being a secure provider for my daughter. like that's kind of the vibe I feel like I give off.
You don't go like up to him and be like, I work hard, I got my own company. Maybe because it's like you on paper you are like you could sell yourself as like a guy that's I don't know that dads
I
would
could
like.
dress up, but the whole thing is like, I don't know, the tattoos, the ears. Once they hear about my past at all,
Well, you don't have
it's
to.
a
You don't
wrap.
have to tell them about that.
Yeah, but they already know. The daughter. See, that's the problem with daughters too. They're already yapping to their mom about everything.
They're like, he's such a good guy. Oh my god, he has a checkered past. You're
He's
like, why are you telling him that?
He's a reformed bad boy. It's.
I mean,
honestly
that
just
is
an
your
angel.
appeal. You know what I mean? That's like
That's my whole shtick.
is a
That's my
reformed.
whole shtick, dude.
Is reformed bad boy.
That's all I got going, dude. Like, if I'm out talking to a lady, I have zero game aside from I'm a reformed bad boy, and they're like, that's all I got though.
I mean, everyone's
no.
got an angle. Do you know what I mean? Like my only angle is like I'm actually interested in women. Do you know what I mean? That's my only thing is that I can actually talk to a woman. You ever see other men try and talk to women? I'm like, you haven't asked her a question in 25 minutes. No wonder she doesn't like you.
My whole thing when I talk to women is what I do is I just pretend that they are lesser than and don't talk to them.
They're lesser than?
Yeah, let them come to me. Let them
See,
fight for my affection.
you said you don't want to be chased earlier, but you do. You want to be chased down the street by a nice lady.
No, because then I'll throw
John!
No, because then if I do get the one, I'm not going to keep her. Because I'm going to leave her for the one I'm chasing.
Oh, is that what it is?
You know that's the game,
You
dude.
need to
You
be
know
out
that's
chasing.
how it is.
You're like a guy. We need to feel like wolves, dude. Hunting. That's what it's about. Men are wolves. We need to be out there catching prey. Is that what the kind of energy is?
Well, you're always hunting. You don't hunt anything that you don't want. You know what I'm saying? That's why. It's like you want the better thing. You're hunting for the better thing.
Sure.
Like you're not gonna chase down a chick that's mediocre that you don't give a shit about. Why would you waste your time? You chase down the one that's better than you. That's why you want it.
I think it's fun to imagine they're chasing down someone you're settling for. You're like, chase them down. Listen, I feel like we should settle.
Exactly. It never happens. No
Never
one's
happens.
chasing the settle.
Yeah.
If anything, they ask the settle out, the settle turns them down, and then they freak out about how the settle's worse than them, and then they go into a conniption, probably. That would ruin my life. If I settled for someone and they're like, ew, gross, I'm like, oh, that sucks.
Like that you settle and they're like, you're below me.
Mm-hmm.
God, dating, I'm glad I'm not out there dating.
Oh, yeah, you can't.
But that's crazy. I was thinking like that. I don't mind being chased. Like if you think I'm worthy of your time and you treat me nice, I like that. Come get me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like people don't respond to being chased well. Because like
I'm good at it. I'm good at being trapped. I'm like a fairy. You know what I mean? If you put like a nice piece of jewelry on me and you buy me some nice drinks and a dinner, you can have me.
Yeah. It's just like once you make it obvious that you're chasing someone, it's kind of like I feel like it's like making a little bit of a picture that like they're better than you because you don't chase anyone that's worse than you, right?
Sure.
So like now they know that you think they're better than you, so why would they want to be with you? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I think with the matters of the heart, I don't think about it this much, or the matters of heart or lust. I'm just kind of in lust. You know what I mean? Or I'm in love, and that's kind of it.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of like thinking going on.
I'm kind of just in like I'm gonna cruise right through both of those things right type of time right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I passed right past both those islands past them. You know?
Yeah, you're not dating. You're not out there.
Nah.
Dude, I don't know how you do it though. Like I need like connection sometimes, just like human connection, like love. I need a little love. I'm a little love boy, you know, a little lover boy.
I got friends that text me and stuff.
You have friends that text you.
Yeah. I got friends that where's my phone? Last night, Jim texted me, "Good night, handsome." You know.
That's all you need.
That's neat. You know. He said, "Have the best night, answer, handsome." That's all I need. Why do I need a girlfriend? I got friends who text me that. Girlfriends don't text me that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's interesting thing, but I definitely have women texting me that.
Well, I don't have women text me that. See the
Well,
women,
yeah,
see the
that's
women
why
I'm
I'm-
going after, I'm chasing, and they think
That's the issue. That's what I'm saying. You gotta let yourself be the little diva that's chased. You know, it's beautiful. You're like, you need someone to be like, hey, listen, I'm gonna buy you a drink.
no, I'm toxic. The second I'm like treasured, I'm like, oh, this is boring. You know?
The second you're treasured.
Yeah, the second anyone starts treasuring
What
me
about
as a
the love
person,
of
I'm
the
like,
room? You know what I mean? Like doing comedy, it's like we're trying to get people to love us on some level. Like when you're in the room.
yep. And then once I'm done, I'm like, all right, goodbye, all of you. I hope follow me.
Follow me on Twitter, or what do you
Follow me on Instagram.
on the gram? Yeah.
You can click subscribe on YouTube. Like that.
I mean, YouTube's dope. Anyone can follow me on YouTube. It's Maxie Baby's Big Life. Check it out. Look at that. That's a plug.
That is a plug.
Yeah, I should do that.
Hold on a second. Let me check this video timing. Looking good. You look so good.
Dude, the only thing I know how to do is wear a bucket hat.
I wish I wore glasses.
You want some for the last little bit? I don't know
Why
what.
not? Fuck it.
I'll
Look at you.
brought some.
I just looked at you through the camera. I was like, dang, he looks good with them glasses on too.
Dude, glasses are fun. I've been wearing them sometimes when I pod. It's not all the time. It's just like
I
sometimes.
think I should. I look at Tim Dillon. I'm like, oh god, he's crushing it. The hat and the glasses are just so good.
It just sometimes I feel like you need a little space between you and like It's like I have two dogs. One of them, he's like a ham, loves being photographed. You're like, get over here, and he's like, oh, okay, you know, loves it. And then we have a Great Pyrenees, which is like they're like kind of independent. They're guardian dogs. And every time I photograph her, I swear to you, she's like, don't do that. I don't like it. She takes my soul. And so I feel like there's some of that when I'm putting on glasses. Sometimes I'm just like, I need a little distance between me and the internet. It's keeping me safe.
It'd be fun if you did have a soul, and each time you took a camera took a picture of you, you lost a little bit of it.
I mean, there's something to that, probably. I mean, like, it's going out to others, and they can access it. Though, I mean, at this point, like, not everyone's watching it, so how much of our soul is being taken, I don't know. I try and have a big soul for everyone, though. That's my dream. I'm out here trying to love, you know?
I'm trying to give out my soul.
Yeah, trying to give out my soul. See, isn't it fun to be in the glasses? Don't you feel nice?
Yeah, it makes me feel like, yeah, I gotta think they can't see me now. I feel like John Cena.
Yeah.
You can't see me.
But we can see you.
Yeah, of course.
That's the
but I feel
secret.
like they can.
Yeah.
And that's all life is just how you feel anymore. Nothing's real.
No, nothing is real.
Nothing's real. Just how I feel.
I mean, I'm out there trying to find life, though. You know, like, what do you do? I mean, like, everything I do is in an attempt to try and feel alive. Get out there, dude.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. I was literally thinking I might go to this abandoned factory in a little bit just to have that adrenaline rush of feeling alive. I literally was just thinking about that an hour ago.
That's one of the things you've been doing, right? You like go and like explore.
Oh, dude. Come with me, dude. Wait until you feel the rush of exploring.
That's not a man activity I'd get into. You know what I'm saying? No woman's like I'm sure there's one, but no woman is like, yo, you want to go explore abandoned factories?
Oddly enough, kind of weird. There's like a community for urbex, and there's a lot of chicks. A lot of gothy chicks.
Well, obviously.
Most of the chicks are gothy.
You didn't have to say
But
that
some of
part.
them are hot.
Yeah.
It's blowing my mind. I'm like, why are you out here? You're hot. Why are you... You're going to get stabbed by a homeless guy. You're hot. Why are you out? But they are. They're out there.
Are they like... Is it like... You're saying there's like an adrenaline rush aspect to it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, I'll take you to Bud Factory. You're going to have a rush for like an hour and a half, dude. Just walking through there, just rushing, dude. It's like... It's crazy. It's part of the going where no one goes. It's part of the you're not supposed to be here. That's
Sure.
part of just seeing things that are just crazy that no one gets to see. And then it's just like the dangerous aspect of it too, you know?
Because like what's around the corner?
And then there's like the freeing aspect, like, oh, we're here, we're not supposed to be here, no one knows we're here, we can do whatever we want here, kind of thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a It's a freeing thing. It's like Wild West type of feeling.
It's like you're like a teenager almost. It's like your clubhouse. Mm-hmm. Do you like hang out there? You like set up like a spot?
It depends on what you're doing.
I see.
Like there's one factory, right? It's so big. I went through it for 5 hours and couldn't get through all of it. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
But there's some that you go to, if you go to like an abandoned church, it's just like 2 rooms.
You just in and out.
Yeah.
Just like the priest was.
Am I right? Dude, I went to a church and I walked in, no lights, took 1 step, and I fell through the floor. And I called myself and I looked down, and it was the creepiest basement I've ever seen, ever. Like an abandoned church basement.
I bet.
Oh my God.
What was down there?
I don't know, but all I thought about was like just chained up children for some reason. Just a monster down there just eating children.
I mean, there's something very like churches in general are have like a very specific energy, and when it like is abandoned and or changes, it's very spooky. Yeah. Like an old abandoned church would have a very spooky energy. I don't think I would go into one. There was in my hometown growing up, there was a abandoned psychiatric hospital, like one of the ones from like the 1960s where they were doing like weird experiments on people, and all my friends would sneak in there when I was in high school, and I would never go. I would be like, fuck that, I'm not messing with that. That juju I don't need on me. No,
yeah, I've gone to like electric factories, pharmaceutical factories, all sorts of stuff, but then you're in a church, like for some reason there's waste. Like when you're in a church, every shadow for some reason in your head is like scary, like dangerous, you know? I don't know.
Well, it's just energetically like,
yeah, you like feel like it's evil.
yeah, I like, because it feels evil when it's abandoned, but like a good church, like, not that I'm religious, but it has like a nice energy. It's like about community, it's about love, it's about like belief, it's about spreading your kind of belief to others, and like in the best, you know, case scenario. But yeah, when that goes away, it's just like a vacuum for energy to fill. So whatever was there is gone, and it's filled with like, yikes, you know? It's just like, they're built for holding energetic homes. So when you like take away the good, I think it's not bad, but like something comes in, creepy comes in. Ooh, I don't know. I don't mess with that kind of stuff though. I'm like, I don't believe in ghosts necessarily, but I believe in like the energy of a space, like an abandoned psychiatric hospital. I would never go in.
They're fun.
You dabbled in there?
There used to be a really popular one on Route 1. It was called Byberry. But it's like, just Google Byberry. It's like renowned for like, they were doing like lobotomies and shit on people.
See, I don't like that energy. Like that energy still lingers, you know?
Dude, that place had catacombs that were flooded all the time after it was abandoned. Talk about the creepiest shit ever, dude. Catacombs of a psych ward. You know, they were just rolling nut jobs down there, just put a hole in their brain through. Like, it was creepy.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to do that. In college, like my second year, so my sophomore year, I lived in a dorm that they had taken an old psychiatric hospital and renovated to be college dorms, and I couldn't do it. I made it like a half of a semester before I was like, I gotta move out. It was so creepy. You could like go downstairs and see like examination rooms and stuff, and like nothing was locked. It was very weird.
That's pretty fun.
And cool. You would have loved it. But
it's
yeah,
right up my alley.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you like a ghost guy? You think there's like ghosts around?
Not really. No, I've never seen one. My family believes in ghosts heavy. A lot of my family does. Weird.
Yeah, you're like a ghost. You come from like ghost stock.
Yeah, my grandpa one night shot like 5 holes into the side of his house, right out his wall. He shot 5 holes because he was shooting at the ghost of my grandmom.
Weird that he was shooting at the ghost of your grandma.
Don't know why.
My feeling has always been with ghosts is like, it's just energy, right? It's just like, to me, that's what a ghost would be. It's just leftover pieces of energetic, whatever was there. And so if you just are like nice to it, that's always been my feeling. And it's like, I go, hey, what's up? I don't mean you no harm. You want to hang out? Like, let's chill. And then it's always chill. Yeah. Like, if you're going to fight the ghost, they're going to fight you.
Yeah. I mean, I guess there's got to be good ghosts and bad ghosts. That's the problem. You don't believe in ghosts. Then you got to believe in the bad ones, too.
Sure. I mean, I guess I treat it like the same way I treat, like, the bar I work at. There's a lot of we have just like a high population of homeless people that kind of live around there. And so all day, pretty much if I'm working a day shift, I talk, the homeless people come in, hang out on our patio, try and sit inside like all day, and I have to deal with them. And I always find like, I'm just like, I just like, I'm so calm with them, and it seems to be the best approach. But some of them I'm sure are not great. It's like, some people are on the street for not great reasons, but some are just people who got lost.
Dude, some of those lost people are going to die and then become lost souls.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I always feel like you got to be nice to them. Maybe they'll help you out.
They'll find you later on.
Maybe, if you're real mean to him. One time there was this guy, there's like this new homeless woman in our neighborhood. It seems like she just kind of lost her way. Like she's like still has she has like 2 suitcases and like a backpack and like a carry-on toiletry bag with her. It looks like she just got stuck on vacation or something. And she's like in the midst of a spiral right now. She's screaming at everyone who passes her. What the f is wrong with you? You're the problem in my life. Just random people. And this other homeless guy started getting into it with her. He's like real soft. He was like, don't be screaming like that. There's kids around. It was this whole battle. It was so fun.
I like when you see homeless people fight other homeless people.
Yeah, because they're in their own world.
It's so good. It's like, it's so good. It's like, yeah, they're either like competing against each other or like one's trying to be the good homeless. It's entertaining.
And I like that guy. The guy who was fighting, he is nice. Like I'll let him like sit down and eat lunch for a while. And if you're like, hey man, we got some people coming in. Do you mind if you move on? He's like, yeah, got you. So like he's fighting the good fight because he probably wants his territory to be nice so that he can continue to like use it in a nice functional way. And if this lady's coming in fucking it up for him,
I bet they deal with that a lot.
Yeah, defending your territory.
Oh yeah, I just watched a homeless fight over at the Dunkin' a few weeks ago.
No way.
The guy who opens the door for us. There's someone stands there 24/7 just opening the door.
I don't mind that move. If you're gonna like, and then I'll be like more likely to give you $1.
Yeah, but then some guy came and kicked the normal guy off the other day. I watched it, and they're like,
no way.
They're like, it is what it is. It was crazy. I heard it is what it is a lot, which is a funny statement.
Whoa, he was like, I'm taking over. It is what it is, buddy.
This is my spot now. It is what it is. And he kept saying to the other homeless guy who was standing there, who was just co-signing him because now he's the new scary homeless king. And then he's like, it is what it is. I'm like, that's a weird saying, huh? It is what it is. You just say that about anything.
Yeah, it means nothing.
You can say that about anything. It's so fun.
I say that. I feel like I say that a lot to like a really troubling customer. Like if they're like complaining like, oh, like I paid my bill and I didn't like, they already paid. They already gave me the check and now they're being like, I don't like the experience. And you're like, okay. So eventually I'll be like, you know what? It is what it is. I can't refund you anything. That is an expression I use when you're dealing with someone who's kind of lost the thread.
Yeah, it is what it is. And it's like, yeah, a dog is a dog, and it's fun.
Yeah, a dog's a dog.
You can literally just swap that expression out. It's the same thing. A dog's a dog.
Dog's a dog. I feel like a lot of people don't let their dogs be dogs, though. I mean, my partner and I talk about this all the time. Like, our dogs are just dogs. And, like, especially when they lived in the country, like, none of our dogs basically ever wore collars. Like, they were just, like, naked little...
Just naked, free dogs.
Yeah, little free spirits just out there, just absolutely... Just being a dog, just rolling and gross stuff, having to get hosed down, chasing, playing, eating gross stuff I didn't want them to eat, being like, don't eat that, So, but a lot of people don't let their dogs be like that. It would always be like off-putting to some people. Mm-hmm. They'd be like, you just let your dog outside? And I was like, yeah, that's kind of like the whole thing. I just let them be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, outdoor dogs, barn dogs, they live a life that's different. It's fun.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't we had one, our Great Pyrenees lived outside for a while. She loved it. They're so much happier, honestly. It's like, you ever see like an outdoor cat? They're the happiest cats in the world. Mm-hmm. I mean, they don't live as long. They're not going to make it as far.
No, always covered in bugs, but they're fun.
Yeah, they're fun. They come back sometimes. We had a cat growing up that would come back every once in a while, and it would be like, he would just be like absolutely annihilated. His like leg would be chewed up, and he'd just go under our porch and sleep for like a week and then go back to it.
Yeah.
That's the move.
Dude, that's what we need to get back to.
Being wild.
Just being out there in the wild.
Just a couple dogs out there, dude.
Yeah, we get a cut like Rambo. We go heal in our hut for a week and come back.
I'm into that. Disappear for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, it would work best if we didn't have money and it was just barter system. You just disappear, you barter enough.
Dude, we don't need money. It's fake, dude. Doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, we don't need it.
No.
What would you trade? You would trade jokes?
What are you gonna trade? What are you trading for? What do you need? Food?
Sure.
Okay. Well, you can grow your own. So if you can't grow your own, then I guess you gotta trade something for it, right?
That's right. I mean, my partner was always growing food.
Yeah. What do you need money for though? He's like, you just grow food then.
That's true. We used to barter with like other farmers, which was fun. Like you'd be like,
everyone used to be farmers.
It was sick. We'd trade like, because we back in when we lived in Massachusetts, where it was legal to grow weed, we'd grow like a whole bunch of it. And you could just like, we just give it to other farmers and they give us like a chicken. They'd be like, here's a whole chicken.
If you think
like,
about it, everything that we have in society has been added to get us to all stop farming. We were all just farmers living our lives.
Yeah.
And then like we just came up with all this other crap. Just never removed us from farming. Well, we don't really need it.
Yeah, just go back to the basics.
Yeah. You can go
I
outside.
think the challenge with farming is it's really hard. You ever farm? Mm-hmm. It's like a 24-hour job. Mm-hmm. There's no time off. Mm-hmm. I mean, the cool thing though is I guess it's like if you are an actual farmer, you can just be like, I don't feel like it today, and you don't, and you just don't eat then. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you don't need to provide for 1,000 people if you're a farmer. You just need to provide for like your family or neighbor.
Yeah, just
it's a lot easier.
Yeah, you're just like you just need one cow.
Yeah, I have a friend who raises chickens, grows his own veggies just for his family, and he's stocked up, dude. Always got fresh stock. It's easy.
Yeah, what's he eating? Like, what's on it daily?
Dude, he has a freezer in the basement that is stuffed with whole chickens that he just killed out front. Just stuffed. He's probably got 150 chickens in that freezer. Just at any time, he can just go in there and make.
It was the craziest thing too about like that kind of meat is like we had this friend who was like he was a very specific type of farmer, like very loose. So like meaning like his animals would eat a lot of like stuff in nature. So like they're like the chickens would be crazy healthy. Like they'd be massive and like really like they're eating a lot of bugs, and he was feeding them. Mm-hmm. So they get their fat would be like when you cooked them, we had to drain the pan multiple times because otherwise it would like overflow with fat. It would be like this much, and it would be like bright yellow. It was so crazy.
It's good.
And you eat like the crazy, and when you eat that kind of food, you don't have to eat as much because it's so nutrient dense. It was nuts.
Yeah. Oh, I think about my friend all the time and how his kids are growing up like healthy right now. So much healthier than everyone else I know around me right now, you know?
Oh, I bet. Like, they're just eating, like, homegrown food. It's like... Yep. Also, like, when you're a farmer kid, you learn about life. Like, you learn about life and death. You learn about, like, you see animals mating. You see animals dying. You see animals, like... You're like, whoa, that one's kind of nuts. Like, you have, like, a crew of chickens. One of them, you're like, oh, one of them's kind of a... That one's kind of... Something's off about that chicken. So you learn about, like, just life in a very broad sense. Mm-hmm. But I always love when you see like a farmer kid like that try and like mingle into like normal society. It's very fun.
That we should be more like the farmer society, but yeah, he's trying to join the wrong. We're the wrong society, I think.
You think that it's like we should be like emulating them, and they're like coming and being like, wait,
I think the Amish
Facebook?
are closer to right than we are.
I mean, that's probably true. They seem to be having a fine time. I actually don't know anything about the Amish.
They're healthier than us.
Are they treating each other nice?
They're like healthier than us. They don't got no autism or diabetes or anything like that.
I think they don't have autism because the entire group is autistic.
Maybe. But they're all like can do shit. They all can farm and build shit well, and
yeah.
They're all more competent than everyone else around here. They're far more competent to succeed in life than mostly everyone I know that lives around me.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're talking, like, what's the end of world stuff, right? They would be able to, like, if they had to, they could live without. Mm-hmm. You just grow some beans, shelling beans and shit. Let's go.
Yeah.
Are you ever think about, like, marrying into the Amish? Get in there?
Nah. You don't ever see a hot Amish. When was the last time you seen a hot Amish?
So that's your barrier to it, is you need a hot farmer?
Well, I wouldn't want to live that style.
Yeah, you just respect it.
I'm not saying like it's wrong. I think they're closer to right. But I don't want to do all that.
You're happy with the convenience. I like pressing a button and food arrives.
I just want to do different things.
You don't think the Amish have like Mike night? They're doing like, all right, next up it's gonna be Jebediah is doing 5 minutes on the steel drum, and then John is gonna do a 5 minutes
acapella comedy because I can't have a microphone.
Yeah, you can't have a mic.
So acapella comedy, yeah.
So what's the deal with raising barns?
Do you guys hate when your horse just doesn't want to saddle up?
Yes, dude, you'd murder.
I know. We crush him. He's like, do you just hate when you're out on Rumspringer and you're blacked out on cocaine and methed out with a hooker, and your dad calls you like, hey son, why don't you come on home? You're like, shut up, Dad, I'm on Rumspringer. And relatable like that.
Yeah,
you can crush for the Amish,
dude. I mean, that's fun though because they've all done it, so they'd kind of get in and they'd be like, yeah, but then we all came back here. It's so fun.
What a fun rule. Go out, have havoc, see if you like it, come back.
Yeah.
What a fun rule.
Do most people like? I wonder what the percentage is of Amish that don't come back. You know, that are just like get locked in.
I think it's minimum. I think it's like the lesser of the majority.
I think that's fun. It's kind of like the concept of like that movie Purge Night. It's like the same thing. You're like once a year you get to go crazy, but instead they're like once in your lifetime.
Once a life, yeah.
But that's fine.
But there's no time limit on it.
Oh, so you can do it. I thought it was a year.
Oh no, you can do whatever. I'm pretty sure you can just go out and Rumspring until you want, right? Until you decide to come back, or you don't have to come back. That's the point of it.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably just never go back. I don't want to grow a chin beard. I think that's kind of the main thing I'm against. I don't mind the women. I think the women, Amish women, seem very nice.
Yeah. They're probably nice.
Can you be gay in an Amish community? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
I can't imagine.
2 Jebediahs? I don't think so. That's the only name I know.
Yeah, I would imagine they're not about the gays. They're not about electricity. I'm pretty sure they're not about fucking dudes.
It does seem like though that 2 dudes together and like that's like the peak though, because it's like so strong, dude. You could really build a community, 2 men. You know what I'm saying?
I believe 2 men would build a stronger community. Look at Rome.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like they really do need like it's like the Amish really are. You think that they could like really conquer more if it was just more of a gay thing?
Yeah, for sure.
Gamish.
Yeah. Yeah, if they didn't have their minds all preoccupied with pussy all the time, they could really build some barns more efficiently.
I could relate to that.
Yeah. If they all knew after we get this barn up, we're all going to have a nice circle jerk, they'd be like, oh, let's get this done, you know?
Yeah, that would be powerful. I mean, the amount I could do if my brain wasn't preoccupied with getting laid would be I could do so much more. Mm-hmm. Although at the same time, like I always think about the fact that like if I never wanted to get laid, I probably would still be just in the bedroom I grew up in drawing pictures of like Dragon Ball Z. You know what I mean? Drawing Pokemon.
Yeah.
It was the only reason I left my room. Like I had Legos in there. What do you mean? Of course I don't want to leave. It was the best.
Yeah. Well, I think it's just like eventually, again, if you... See, my problem is that I've had an abundance of nightmare happen where it's related to that. So, like, again, some people drown and some people are thirsty. You know what I'm saying? It's like I've got to a point where I'm satisfied with the amount. So it's like now it's just like I just don't even care. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. You had too much.
I'm satisfied with the amount. So now I just don't even care about chasing it. It's like it's just eventually you get to a point where it's like, oh, it's all the same. You know what I'm saying? Like we all view it as like, oh, that's the hottest one. That's gonna be the best sex ever. And it's like it's all the same, dude.
Well, there is definitely better sex and worse sex.
Oh, some chicks are better at sex too, but also looks have nothing to do with that either.
No.
But just to the point where it's like, oh, it's all the same shit, dude. It's just gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same thing tomorrow. It's all the same. That's how I feel about it.
God, that's depressing.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I don't know how to help there. Not that you're asking for it.
That's where fetishes start coming in. When people have like too much sex and shit, and they start getting bored, they have to like.
But how come everyone I see that's like super into fetishes is like the nerdiest nerd? You know what I mean? Like I don't think they're swimming. They're out there chasing, but they still got a fetish.
I don't know. I think everyone's got a fetish.
Yeah,
They're out
every
there.
single person.
No, but they're out there.
Mine's love.
Yeah, there's definitely out there. You got a buddy who's getting pegged and he loves it. You have no idea.
I think I have an idea.
Exactly. But so they're out there. You know they're out there then, right?
I know exactly who it is.
There's a guy out there smelling and licking all the feet.
I know who that is too.
Exactly. So they're out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if you think I'm thinking about you and you're in the local comedy scene, you're right.
Yeah. Let's wrap this up, dog.
All right, hell yeah.
We're at hour 38. We crushed.
We did it.
We crushed Zoom. All right, let's give it some shout outs. What are we doing here, Maxie?
You want to give shout outs to like our favorite internet personalities from the local comedy scene? I got a few.
Oh, from the local comedy scene, favorite internet personalities?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out Liam Riley for being just the silliest goose online. How about that?
Okay. All right. Shout out Drew Montana for being gay.
Yeah. Dude,
I'm starting internet beef, dude.
Dude, that's wild. I only do. I'm bad at being mean, so I'm gonna say another nice one if that's fine.
That's fine. Go.
Shout out Mario and London and Ebony for just posting cool stuff online. Being brave, dude. Posting stuff online is scary. What was your most recent? I'm sorry, we were trying to end.
Okay. No, what
was your most recent hate comment?
It wasn't a hate comment, but I realized after I made it, it was a hate comment.
You posted a hate comment.
I didn't know it was a hate comment. I was joking with someone I thought would think it was funny. You know, because I make fun of people. It's what I fucking do. And then my friends make fun of me back.
You're like, I mean, that's a real Philly guy of you.
Yeah, fucking homeboy Mike Lang posted like his face like on a poster of him going to kill Tony in MSG. And it's like, Mike Lang going to kill Tony. And so I was like, you make a poster with your face for the Kill Tony MSG show? And he's like, it served its purpose. I thought he was going to be like, fuck you, fag back, or something like that. But he's like, it served its purpose, you know? I was like, oh, my bad. That was me making fun of you, but it turned into a hate comment. I didn't mean to be mean.
Dude,
I thought he was going to rip back.
I love talking to him. Sometimes I was talking to him once and we both thought we offended each other. It was amazing. I was like, I love being a comic. We're all in our heads and we're all too sensitive. It's amazing.
Yeah. So it happens. But.
Who else do I want to shout out? There's one more. Mommy A. She's also posting a lot online and it's very fun. You should check it out if you haven't checked it out. And if we're closing, I'm going to shout out myself. I post all the time, or I post a little bit. It's amazing to me people can post every day. That's so impressive to me. Badass. Mm-hmm. I can't do it.
Well, yeah. The reaction is where it's at because it's easy and fast. But
you like reacting? No,
reaction videos are easy and fast. It depends on like some people post a bunch a day, but I'm like, oh man, I wish I could do that. So unedited and easy. Yeah. You just got to do that.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's always, I'm sure everyone envies like the thing they're not doing, right? Like we're over here, I'm like, oh, that's so cool, and people are like, oh, what you're doing's cool, or they're like, I mean, the most recent hate comment I got was someone posted, not everyone needs to have a podcast. I was like, nice, thanks for watching.
I completely agree with that statement.
Yeah, couldn't agree more.
I couldn't agree more with that statement. I feel like not everyone has to, you can apply that to everything.
Yeah,
not everyone has to do comedy.
Not everyone has to do comedy. I mean, like, I think that way about everything, though. It's like not everyone needs to open a pizza place, but here we are.
Not everyone needs a pizza place. Exactly.
Yeah.
People need to simmer down, get in their lane, go work at a pencil factory.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what factory I need to work in. We'll get there.
Yeah, that's what we need. More factory farmers.
That's right, dude.
You'll get back to it.
Yeah.
You're smart. Well, thanks for coming, dude. I love you. Check out Maxie's Big Life. Yeah. As always, links in descriptions. Maxie, what's your Insta handles?
Dude, my Insta handles are so confusing right now. I need to figure it out. But it's right now I have two Instas. One is Maxie Baby is very sorry, and the other one is Maxie Baby's Big Life. I probably need to just put them together, but I'm not ready yet. You know. Very sorry is personal, but check out the show Big Life. Yeah, you just abbreviate it Big Life. That's not bad. If it's just Big Life. It's just abbreviated. Just the Big reason Life. I like Big Life is the show, and then Sorry Baby's me. That's not bad.
Just
Okay,
abbreviate it.
I'm gonna think about that.
You just abbreviate it when you explain it to people. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, check out Big Life.
yeah, check out Big Life, a show. Sorry,
Yeah.
baby's my handle.
Baby's Big Life. BBL.
It's a BBI. Now
MBVL.
this is how genius things
This is
are
how it
made.
starts. Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming, dude. You're the
Dude,
man.
anytime. I'll do your pod whenever you want.
Dude, we can make it again. You're the man. Thanks, dude.